Kobe. The city of Kobe is located on the island of Honshu and is known for being one of the most vibrant cities in Japan. The city is located on a scenic harbor and also has its own mountain which offers sweeping views across the region. Kobe is also known for its devastating earthquake which hit in 1995 and razed parts of the city to the ground, and now you can visit a range of memorials that are dedicated to honoring those who lost their lives during this challenging period of Kobe's history. As well as monuments and memorials, you can also check out scenic gardens, impressive waterfalls, and of course try the city's most famous foodstuff, the Tusum Kobe beef. Number 10. Scale Kobe Port Tower. Kobe Port Tower is the place to come if you want to get a look at what many locals think of as the national symbol of the city. The tower dates from 1962 and was the first structure of its kind to be built in Japan using a complex series of pipes. The tower stands at a height of some 108 meters and you can check out a range of observatories here that let you look out over the port of Kobe. Number 9. Ikuta Shrine. Ikuta Shrine is thought to date from around 201 AD and is made of wood. It is also closely linked to the sake producing industry in Kobe, and this makes it a fascinating place to come and feel as if you have been transported back in time. The shrine is also encircled by a forest which is made up of impressive camphor trees, and this makes it the perfect spot to relax and unwind after a long day of sightseeing. Number 8. Admire the Nunobiki Falls. Kobe is primarily thought of as a cosmopolitan city, but it also has a range of gorgeous natural attractions that you can easily visit as part of a day trip. These include the Nunobiki Falls, which is actually a series of waterfalls which dip down the mountainside in 4 separate sections. Throughout the ages in Japan, artists have taken inspiration from this beautiful natural attraction, and you can even find some stone tablets here which are an ode to the falls. One thing to note is that you will need to trek along a path that stretches some 400 meters to get to the falls, which is very steep in parts. Number 7. But first, if you are new here, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to subscribe and like the video if you found the video helpful. Do you know length of which bridge had to be increased while construction due to a natural calamity? Put your answer in the comments below and stay tuned because I am going to give you that answer soon. Now going back. Explore Kobe Maritime Museum in Kawasaki Good Times World. The Kobe Maritime Museum and the Kawasaki Good Times World are actually 2 separate attractions located inside one main building. The Kobe Maritime Museum has a range of different model ships, and you can also learn more about the history of the maritime industry in this part of Japan. If you like motorcycles, then you need to check out Kawasaki Good Times World, which will tell you how the Kawasaki industry got its start, and you can even tour a Shinkansen high-speed train here as well as some models of airplanes. Number 6. Visit the Port of Kobe Earthquake Memorial Park. In January 1995, an earthquake hit Kobe, which was one of the strongest ever to hit Japan. 6,000 residents in Kobe were killed and 300,000 buildings were razed to the ground. If you want to know more about the earthquake, then you can visit the Port of Kobe Earthquake Memorial Park and you watch videos of the devastation as well as tour a range of galleries which include artifacts found in the rubble. Part of the docks here have been left much as they would have been after the earthquake hit, which really gives you an idea of the damage that Kobe endured. Number 5. Attend Kobe Luminarie. Kobe Luminarie is one of the main festivals held in town and usually takes place annually in early December. The festival is basically a riot of lights of different colors which is spectacular to see but which also has a deeper and more moving meaning. The lights are said to represent the life of someone who died during the Hanshin earthquake that hit Kobe in 1995, and this is a tribute to that dark period in the city's history. If you are in town at this time, then make sure not to miss it. Number 4. Kawasaki Brewery. Kobe is famous for its sake, which is a kind of Japanese rice wine which is made with water from the nearby mountains. There are a number of different breweries dotted around town which you can tour, and there is a good map which will show you the different locations that is available from the main tourist information office. Some of these include Sawon no Tsuru Museum as well as Hakutsuru Sake Brewery Museum and Kikumasamune Sake Brewery Company. Many of these companies offer you a guided tour to explain the history of sake, and you can also sample a range of blends. Number 3. Climb Mount Rocco. Mount Rocco, also known as Rocco-san, is one of the premium attractions in Kobe, and you can either walk up the mountain or take a cable car to the top. Some people choose to hike to the top as part of a day trip, but the big draw here is really the night views, which are said to be one of the 3 great night views in the whole of Japan. Once at the top, you can look out over gorgeous Osaka Bay and also enjoy the scenic rock garden that is located here. Number 2. Visit the Takanaka Carpentry Tools Museum. The Takanaka Carpentry Tools Museum is a great spot if you want to know more about ancient tools that would have been used in Japan in the days of old. There are a range of relics on show here which include axes fashioned from stone which would have existed in the Jomon period. There are also more modern artifacts on show, and you can also try a range of interactive exhibits here to make you feel as if you have gone back in time. Number 1. Walk across Akashi Keikyo Bridge. Akashi Keikyo Bridge is located west of Kobe and has the claim to fame of being the tallest bridge in Japan of its kind. It stands at a height of some 283 meters and straddles the Akashi Strait. To check out this amazing feat of engineering, you need to head to Miko Marine Promenade, and you can cross a walkway here which is 47 meters above the ground and spans some 320 meters. One thing to note here, however, is that the floors are made of glass to give you panoramic views over the strait, so make sure you have a head for heights before you visit. Now, if all of that isn't enough to convince you that Akashi Keikyo Bridge deserves to be the number 1 place to visit on my list, just think about this: the length of Akashi Keikyo Bridge had to be increased by 1 meter from 1990 meter to 1,991 meters while construction due to the Great Hanshin earthquake on January 17, 1995. Well, that is it for my top 10 places that you can visit in Kobe, Japan. Let me know in the comments below which country to explore next. You can find me on Instagram at Traveling Nebula. If you would like to know the top 10 places that you can visit in the city of Nagoya, Japan, check out this video right here in episode 7 of our 11-episode Japan series.